Hi again, this is Fred Peatman. Remember that anxious mind of yours? You know, the one that thinks it's psychic? Well, the next time your mind starts to predict negative outcomes for the future, make sure that you at least allow for the possibility of a positive outcome to be predicted in the future. Too often when we're anxious or upset, we start thinking about all the bad things that could happen. One thing can connect to another, and yet to another, and pretty soon we can be quite overwhelmed. When your mind starts to do that, it is important to remember to give equal weight and time to possible positive outcomes. For example, I'm about to take a trip on a plane. My mind could start to get anxious about not arriving to the airport on time. I could miss my flight. If I miss my flight, I'm going to have to pay for another one. I may not make it to where I'm going. If I get on the plane, I may have a person sitting next to me that I don't want to sit next to, and so on and so forth in terms of a negative spiral. So to apply this technique, when my mind starts to predict these negative possible future outcomes, which my mind tends to do, it is important for me to spend some time and energy looking at possible positive outcomes. For example, I may get to the airport early. I may get upgraded to first class. Or I may be seated next to nobody at all and have the whole row to myself. More often, we focus on the negative, and the predictions that our anxious mind makes are largely negative. It is important to think about the possibilities for positive outcomes, even if they are also pretty unlikely. Again, the aim is not to get rid of your anxious feelings and your anxious thoughts, but rather to allow space for positive ones as well. The other thing I suggest is to revert to statistics. In the past, how accurate was your mind in predicting exactly what would happen? Did it turn out the way your anxious mind said it would? So the next time you find your anxious mind starting to predict a negative future, choose to predict some positive possible outcomes around the same situation or scenario. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'm Fred Peatman, and stay tuned for more videos about how to handle your mind, communication skills, and how to manage your mood. Thank you.